During their mission in Afghanistan, the squad hid instead of helping a family who was tortured and killed by enemy fighters. The father was burned, the son drowned, and the daughter hanged. The mother cursed them with the word vengeful, meaning evil will return tenfold. Moments later, she blew herself up, killing the squad. Welcome back to Movie Cap. Today, we dive into a chilling and intense story you won't forget. The title is Ghosts of War, a haunting tale of soldiers trapped not only in battle, but in something far darker. In Nazi-occupied France near the end of World War II, an American squad of soldiers is sleeping in the woods. Chris, one of them, has a nightmare and wakes up to see a strange figure watching them from a tree. The figure stares at him and cocks a pistol, making Chris panic. He asks what it wants, but when he blinks, it disappears. The next morning, the squad gets ready to move. Kirk complains about his socks causing a rash, and Butchie and Eugene mock him. They argue until Chris orders everyone to move out. On the road, they hear a jeep coming, so they ambush it with grenade launchers. The jeep explodes, and the soldiers kill the survivors. Tappert takes an SS patch and even pulls out a Nazi's golden tooth as a trophy. Butchie finds a major among the survivors and challenges him to fight. At first, the major mocks them, but after Butchie kills another soldier, the major agrees. The fight doesn't last long because Chris shoots the major dead. Before leaving, Tappert takes a Nazi's coat. As they march, they see refugees on the road. Tappert gives one woman his trophies, the coat, teeth, and patch. Soon, they arrive at a large castle, which is actually their outpost. The soldiers who had been guarding it rush to leave in a hurry, making Chris suspicious. They claim they just want furlough, and Chris allows them to go. Inside the castle, the men eat while Eugene and Chris explore. Chris finds a piano and plays it. Later, he sees a burn mark on the floor and hears strange noises in the vents. Butchie also hears something in the bathroom. That night, they hear footsteps and doors slamming, so they grab their weapons. Chris and Kirk see a hanging figure that disappears when the curtain blows. Later by the fire, Eugene shows them a Nazi soldier's journal. Suddenly, they hear knocking in the fireplace. Chris realizes it's Morse code, and Eugene translates, "I have no legs." Tappert keeps watch from the attic and sees ghostly figures through his rifle scope. Eugene discovers a photo of the family that lived in the castle, but their faces vanish from the picture. The next day, Eugene tells a disturbing story about Tappert killing 7 Hitler youth in Paris. They also discover a pentagram in the attic. Eugene thinks the Nazis killed the family in a ritual. Soon, they hear more Morse code. "If you leave, you will die." That night, German soldiers attack the castle. A fierce battle follows. Grenades explode, and Butchie sacrifices himself by jumping on one. Chris and the others fight hard, but the castle fills with visions of burning men, drowned children, and hanging bodies. The soldiers realize the ghosts are the murdered family. The father burned alive, the son drowned, and the daughter hanged. After the fight, the men try to leave the area, but they keep walking in circles, always returning to the same places. No matter how far they go, they end up back at the castle. They believe the curse called Vetrolek is trapping them. The ghosts attack them directly, dragging Chris across the floor. The squad buries the family's bodies, thinking it will free their souls. But instead, the haunting becomes worse. Suddenly, the world glitches. Chris wakes in a hospital, both legs missing. A doctor explains that he and his squad were actually soldiers in Afghanistan, hooked into a simulation to help them recover from PTSD. The castle and World War II setting were not real. It was part of the therapy. The simulation begins to break. Ghosts appear even in the facility. Chris realizes the curse followed them into reality. He begs to go back into the sim to save his men, even if it means losing his memory. In the final scene, Chris wakes back in the woods, facing the same ghostly figure in the tree, asking it again, "What do you want?" If you like this recap, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more.